Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well today. So glad you could join me. This is video 12 of the Merry Christmas Snowmen children. And we're going to be working on this square rectangle today. Just need to rotate it in a bit. Trying to get it in. It can be a little challenging on this. The tape is still kind of light colored. It makes it hard to see the edge. And there's only so much you can do. So we're going to go ahead and start with the letter N, considering that our largest amounts are going to be the eyes. So we can go ahead and get some large area started. As always, please subscribe. It's absolutely free, no cost to you, and it would really help my channel. Hit the bell notification only if you would like to be notified when I release a video. Hit the thumbs up showing that you like the content. And please leave a comment, 7 words or more, if you please, because that's the only ones that the algorithm actually notices. If you do any less, it doesn't really help the channel at all. So, let me think here. I'm still trying to become monetized, so I can really use all the subscriptions and comments and view time possible. If anyone's interested, I am looking for an end spot here that's long enough. I am 57 years old. No spring chicken here. I've talked about getting my knee replaced. Then I went for a hip replacement. And now they have to redo my knee replacement because the bone, the metal is not staying secured to the bone. And it's become loose. And it is quite painful to walk and try to be active, even though I pretty much forced myself to be active after the surgery, and I kept hoping it would get better, and it hasn't. They, due to always working laborious jobs and being on my feet a lot and being physically active as much as I was, it has really torn down my body, my cartilage in my joints, especially those in my knee, my hip, and in my hands here. Eventually I have to have surgery done in the thumbs because they are partially crippled at this time. And as a way of an explanation as to why in the world would I need so much joint fixturing is why I'm letting you as my audience know. If I had known when I was young what I know now, I would have taken different course. I would have taken a different course or view of what type of work I would have gotten into. But you never know until years and years later after the fact. Can I say that the rewards for the work was worth all the pain? No, I cannot. Again, I would have definitely taken a different course if I had known what kind of suffrage I would have been in and under due to the work that I had chosen over the years. You really don't make enough money to make it worthwhile, and you definitely don't get to enjoy your later years from having so many surgeries either. So here I am trying to make a go at this channel, trying to make it to supplement my older years, my income, because I am not retirement age. Yeah. 57 is not considered retirement age at all. And so this allows me to stay busy with the least amount of physical exertion as possible, especially to my knee, my hip, even my hand joints. This is pretty much nothing at this point. I don't know how the surgery is going to go on my hands. Right now I am contacting a surgeon to find out and to see what alternatives, if any, are out there. It is not comfortable to have your thumb joints always out of joint. And all right. Almost done with the ends. All right then. Next we'll do the letter C. I'm going to just glance at it just really quick to make sure. Yep. Letter C. Okay. I see a couple. There's one. There's missed one right there. Okay. I have a couple over here. All right. Then we have the letter G. Well, it's not discharging. Okay. Okay. That appears to be it of the G's. Next, we're going to do the letter R. Okay. I don't know if we have very many of them. Nope, just one. Gonna do W. And again, we only have a few going on. Bottom half of the hat. All right, then we have the letter H. See a couple of them, at least. All right. Then we have, oh, I missed some W's. They're buttons along the buttons on their belly. Did not see that. Gonna go ahead and, all right. All right. Then we have the letter F. And as I was saying, I am doing this, one, so I have something to do and keep myself occupied. I'm used to being quite active, and it's quite hard to be still so much. I missed the letter C. And two, because I'm hoping to make it as a small subsidy as an income, I already have an eBay store that is a small subsidy of income. Definitely won't ever get rich off from it. I think only people who use a lot of other people and pretty much exploits people, like the big corporations, are the ones that end up getting and making a lot of money off from it. So, under that consideration, my eBay store is everything dash under dash the dash son, and it's all lowercase, and it's not a huge store, but I do sell a large variety of items, and I like it when people send me offers because I can always counter offer to see if there's a way to, come to an agreement of minds of what one person can afford and likes and what they're willing to pay to how much I can give off on items, depending on, we're going to do the letter Y next. Depending on how much I pay for the item, that's one of the harsh realities for many resellers is we would love to give as cheap as possible as a price, but it depends on how much we end up paying for the item is how much we can afford to let it go for. Otherwise, we lose money rather than make a profit. So, usually if a reseller refuses to come down even after a few offers, it could be just the fact that we had to pay up to get the item, and for us to make any profit at all, especially the one reality of reselling that they don't talk about is that you put in a lot of time and effort to do it. It is not quick. It is not easy. It requires a lot of work and a lot of dedication and time. And it takes time to build the store and to reap any benefits. And there's many charges. So we pay a lot of different fees on reselling. To buy it, the traveling, the time to list it, the cost of the store, the selling fees, because like eBay charges fees, all of the places do, whether you're through Amazon or if you're through Mercari or Poshmark or any resell facilities, they charge us resellers, so we get charged fees through there. And that's why the reality of it is it's a lot of work. It requires time, and it takes time to make any money back. And it's definitely, you're not going to get rich. I can say that, unless you're hiring a lot of people for hardly nothing and they're doing all the work for you and you're just reaping the benefits of it. Then, yeah, maybe you could. So, off that rant. Sorry about that. It's the fact that I am just trying to supplement my income. I'm not trying to get rich. by doing this. I just want something to do with my time, and I would like to build up an audience that likes to view this. Like, there's certain channels I love to watch. So, like, say Adrian through Coffee House Crime. He does a really good job. I like to watch him. There's a few political people I like to watch. Okay, now we'll do the letter V. I like to watch old Bob Ross's paintings. I actually go to sleep to them. I go to sleep to my own channels. So I actually use channels to help relax me and help me sleep. I love watching Clearance. That's a dog video. I think the people who own Clearance and do the videos, it's just so funny. And I like watching the Husky. I can't remember the name of the dog. And he was a rescue, and he's afraid. Well, they're finding out that when he walks on bare floors, there's a good chance that he experiences a lot of pain. I'm finding more whys, too. Like, there's one there I missed. There's one there I missed. They can be so hard to see. But, yeah. You know, so I try to stay away from the influencers who do big time influence, because I know they're only doing it to make money off from people. And I don't like that. And as far as the Bob Ross ones go, it actually goes to you have to check the underneath too to make sure it is your influencer that's that's uploaded the video. There are a lot of people who are stealing the contents of other content creators, and they upload the videos, and they're making money off from them, and it's actually illegal when they do that. And if the content creator you use finds out about it, they can actually send cease and desist letters, because it's against the law, and they can actually sue those people. And I agree with that. I'm going to say, as someone who's doing this takes me time and effort, and I have to record it, and then I have to upload it, and I have to do all kinds of work in which to do this. Other people who are stealing other people's content are just basically recording it and then re-uploading it, but under their channel, and it doesn't take that much work or effort to do that, and that's just so wrong. No one wants someone who steals from them. It's just wrong. And that's basically stealing content and then getting views off from it and trying to make money off from those who take the time, effort, and the work to do all of this. Okay, we're going to do the letter J now. So if anyone ever leaves me a comment stating telling me of this other channel who is taking my content and re-uploading it under a different name, I would definitely take action from it. I do not want to be stolen from. And many of us who are content creators, we do it because, one, we enjoy what we're doing, and two, because we're probably struggling and we could use a supplemental income. There's another why I missed. That's so frustrating. So, and I gotta say, I am grateful to those that I like to watch. And Adrian's a perfect example because I do like watching about murder and crime and other things like that. And he puts in a lot of work to do those. That's why I say that it's not right when somebody steals our content and tries to make money off from the hard work that we put out. And a lot of times the content that we put out are actually things that we like to do and we want to share them. One of the things that I enjoyed about being a housekeeper when I was one was I enjoyed seeing things done quickly. A lot of times, a lot of things take a long time to see any sort of result, and housekeeping was a way to do it quickly. I gotta say, this gives you a sense of satisfaction of seeing something done quick in a much quicker manner, because it's pretty quick. And it's nice seeing each rectangular get done and then finally get to see the bigger picture where it's all finished. It's pretty cool. It's nice. So I guess you could say that's my conversation for today, is about all of that. Again, to be able to put my link to my store in, I have to be monetized. So I need subscribers, and I need people to watch my content. I really do hope that you like my content. I'm enjoying it. Whoops. Not, there we go. So there's a little trick I've been learning. When the adhesive and the canvas doesn't seem to want to take the drills because either one, it's a lower quality. If you wiggle the pen a little bit, it seems to encourage the adhesive to grab the drills, unless they're that deeply embedded into my stylus, which kind of happens here and there. All right. go ahead and hijack a Y, one of those drills, and put it there. All right, and next we're gonna do L. The cats are playing. They can be pretty goofy at times. Okay. Still looking for L's. I missed an H. So I'm going to hijack an H. Stick that in because I know I've already done them. And from what I can see, there's only one I missed. Okay, so I think letter P is going to be next. This is like a rust orange. Whoops. Okay. All right, you two. You better behave. Sometimes cats can harm each other quite bad if they fight too often. So we tried to not let ours get too rambunctious because we don't want any of them hurt. All right, and we have P's over here. Oh, I think that drill was upside down. It was. One of my newest, I should say, film director slash studio is Tyler Perry. Or is it Perry Tyler? I don't know. I get confused, and he also plays as Medea. I think it's Medea. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not great with pronunciation, whether in any culture, to be honest. Even my English is bad. Anyway, he's got a movie out now. It was on Netflix. Oh, there was only one O, I guess. And I had gotten done watching it, and it brings on the waterworks, you could say. It's about a military platoon that was all Negro women, and any love story is a love story. And I missed one right here, a D. Then I guess this next is letter Z. And just like the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman, that's a really good movie. And so when there's a lot of sadness and heartbreak, I tend to be a waterworks person. And I watched that movie before I started doing my diamond dot drills. And so I can feel the effect of that. Okay, I almost missed one right there. So what we should have is we got one B and one S left, and then all the rest are I's. Okay, so the letter B. Let's hijack one. Alright. Here's the letter B and then a letter S. We'll hijack one of them. There's the letter S. That's the bottom of the hat right there. And then we're doing eyes. Okay. Okay. And we can use the big stylus because a lot of this is large areas. So okay. Okay. And of course I have to keep shaking out the drills. But, whoops. Come on. There we go. Knew I could offload it eventually. Whoops. Oh, we're just having a little technical difficulties here. And okay. Okay, I just have to fix my adhesive. So yeah, I just like a good love story even if it ends in heartbreak. Because some of the best love stories end up in heartbreak. There's no guarantee on anything. I tell myself that a lot, considering everything that I've been going through on all the surgeries. You know, you're not guaranteed a great body. You're not guaranteed a good life. You're not guaranteed a good income. And because life is so unpredictable, you can lose everything in just a drop of the hat. So, and there are quite a few influencers where they talk about how they had a 6-figure income and then Now they're struggling just to make $100 a day. I've never had a 6-figure income. Every day has always been a struggle. So I'm quite used to it, I guess you could say. It's hard to feel sympathy for those that are now experiencing something that I've had all my life. It's like what you thought you were special, you know? Because that's just the way it is, you know? I can see why at times my one daughter will be like, I just want to be a kid again and play camping out and use the kitchen chairs and build a fort and just color. Yeah. You don't know what you have until it's gone. But I never even had that as a child. My life has always been a struggle. Come from a very, very poor family, was unwanted, was constantly abused and treated horribly. So, yeah, kind of hard to have sympathy when you feel all your life you've never had sympathy ever from others. So, I guess maybe that's why I like love stories. That was something else I never really had. Other than loving my own children. So, and life is a struggle. I didn't have a very shielded life ever. So now here I am, still trying to make a living, still trying to make that daily grind. Although I'll tell you, these days, even if you make 100 a day, it's not even enough. It's more like you gotta make 200 a day. And when you've always lived below poverty range, you kind of learn to make dollars stretch all the time. Make do. Because, well, you have no other choice, basically. You learn to live with less. You learn to you just learn to deal with it the way it is. Okay. We're really getting down there now. The one child is almost done. They're all making different faces and having different poses. All right. So I really do hope that everyone enjoys these, and if you don't want to hear any talking at all, and you either one, have a short attention span, or two, don't have a lot of time on your hands. I hope you enjoy my 5-minute videos and my 1-minute videos. The 1 minutes are kind of dizzying in my opinion. They're so fast that my hands are almost invisible. But they are quick, and they do allow you to see something being done and accomplished in a quick manner. I know that sometimes that's kind of fun to see things get done quickly. As always, please subscribe and leave a comment, suggestions, ideals, where in the world you reside at, and like, do you live in Europe? Do you live in America? Are you young? You know, like, what age sector group are you? What struggles you may face and challenges? What kind of videos you like? And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you that take the time out to watch my videos, and I hope each and every one of you has found peace and serenity, and I hope you all take care of yourselves. Uh-oh, this one is not discharging well. That's why you're seeing me rock it. Of course, it's the last one, right? Let's not go out with a fizzle. Let's go out with a technical difficulty. And anyways, until next time, see you then.